probably the Hicks gang. Bring your horse, they're headed for Pine Creek. Guess they're going through the gap. Hurry up and I'll meet your trains. Where's the Flying B payroll?
Telling big lies, how can you sleep at night? Well, I've been waiting for your sorry ass to figure out what's right. Do you think it's wise to look me in my eyes and tell me you're gonna work it late with lipstick on your face?
I can't believe you think I'd ever act that way. I'm heartbroken, where's the faith and the trust? I've been working late trying to make that paper so I can put food on the table for us. And as for the lipstick, she's just a friend, so please don't go and overanalyze. Look into my eyes, what I'm saying is true. I could never tell a Lana lies.
Boy, Mr. Mystic, boy, why you sneak, sneak, boy?
I never creep, I belong to you completely.
Boy, got a sweet treat, boy, so why you cheat, cheat, boy?
You cut me deep, I'm innocent, you need to believe me.
Tuck me into bed and tell me such a tale, but we all know how this one ends with deceit and betrayal. You won't think it's fun when you lose number one, 'cause I'm too hot to be looking foolish for a snake like you.
What you're saying is crazy. I think that you may be paranoid because it's all inside your head. You suffer from jealousy, so you should get therapy. You're a doctor to prescribe some meds. But now you come home from work early to find us both in bed red-handed. Whoops, now I know what you're thinking, but let me explain, because babe, it's not how it looks.
Boy, Mr. Mystic, boy, why you sneak, sneak, boy?
I never creep, I belong to you completely.
Boy, you got a sweet treat, boy, so why you cheat, cheat, boy?
You cut me deep, I'm innocent, you need to believe me.
It's such a shame, 'cause your blue eyes drive me insane. But no, you've got to go, 'cause I can't live in your dirty shadow.
Babe, come on. It was just a mistake. I swear. She means nothing to me.
Boy, Mr. Mystic, boy, why you sneak, sneak, boy?
Baby, please, I promise there won't ever be a repeat.
Boy, you got a sweet treat, boy, so why you cheat, cheat, boy?
I'm on my knees, and I'm begging you not to leave me.
Boy, Mr. Mystic, boy, why you sneak, sneak, boy?
MT Butterfly Fox is first over the fence. Watch out for easy raider patrols. Parking lot's close enough. That's always how it has been. I'll just cry. Yeah, that tracks. Also, why is this not working now? Right, because well, first of all, I'm not No, I was clicked into that. I'm not anymore. Oh, because I was specifically capturing motor slice, not any full screen application. That would do it. You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure somebody crying in the parking lot and apologizing, it's just kind of a normal call for raiders. Like, yeah, they're far enough outside that it's probably not a trap, and they probably didn't believe everything that was said about here, and then saw a corpse throw someone like 15 feet into a concrete pillar, and then realized how wrong they were. Happens all the time, especially with tourists. Like actual tourists to the city, not just slang term for people who are first few times into the zone. Why is this so tangled? I say like I actually store this in a sane place and not just... Hang on, untangling this has become the most important thing. I don't know why. This does not matter. Okay, that's good enough. Holy shit, 25 stream streak. Hell yeah. So, last time... I had a big idea of like, oh yeah, I'm going to go off screen, move all this shit around. But like, taking stock of what we have in this room. Hang on, there's a map for this. Like, herbal mix, that's actually good. 2 knives, a hunting gun, gasoline. That's all. The only thing of use is... Yeah. Box. Yep. We could use a box. Actually, wait. Box. Honestly, I think I'm just going to leave the ink ribbon here and... Yeah, like, it's some stuff, but the most useful thing's the gasoline. I'm actually not sure where the... Okay, it's allegedly right... So this has been here for quite some time. I did not realize it on account of not being able to see it. That would have been very helpful when it came to... Wait, this is an herbal mix. Hold up. Exchange. For the first time this entire game, we're about to be able to have a full 3-herb mixture. It would have been so nice when I was at death's door twice. Combine there. Because what they usually do is green herb restores health by about 1 condition level. Red herb makes whatever the hell the other herb you have. Hi, Mecha. Glorpon. Like, has whatever other herb you mixed into it do the same, but more so. And then blue herb, it only exists to cure poison. So you can tell when you're past the poison zone on account of it no longer, there was a blue herb at the end of it to cure the poison you probably took getting through there. So most games will have it that, if you put it in in a mixture with a red herb, with all the herbs and whatever. Want to hear how dumb you are? Sure, let's go. What you got? But yeah, it usually has like a defense boost or something else nice. So like a full... Most of my healing with Resident Evil 2, the remake, was just fuller mixes, because if you're good enough at figuring at the game, or like at dodging, or the way I play, overcautious and constantly out of ammo, it's all right. All right. Speaking of all right, do you know cheesiness has discontinued since 2019? Well, in fairness, I didn't know that cheese nips were a thing. All right. What can I actually... I see no option where this is a good idea for what I'm planning. I think the best thing I can do... Leave that. Leave the shotgun because it's out from the boss fight. Exchange the hook shot on Billy. Gotta go to the Walmart today? Ugh, that's horrible. How dare they make you go to a Walmart?
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
And then we make Billy do this. Never occurred to me that they've been discontinued. Yeah, I mean, that's happened to me too. Like, every time I go down the barbecue sauce aisle, I always kind of hope that there'll be some Sweet Baby Ray's Cola Q, because like that was limited time sauce, and then they just pulled it because evidently nobody liked Cola Q flavor, and I was kind of bummed about it because like I actually really liked that one. I thought it was nice, kind of on brand for you. Just kind of wait. Thank you. The vote of, I assume, confidence. Hey, also welcome to everyone. Welcome, Butterfly, Carson, Mecca. I don't remember if there's anyone else there. Don't touch but... Is there power to the elevator? Lift the handle? Yeah. Don't touch it, fire. I don't know. I think this lets Rebecca join back up. Hey, another red herb. You know what that'd go great with? The green herbs that I don't. Appreciate it, Butterfly. Hey, Bug. Neighbor had a Walmart drone delivery. I swear it looked like a mini UAV drone. Honestly, like half of that is probably just because the ways to make a drone aerodynamic is like UAV has a basic pattern down like that. It's like making a model plane. I've also seen that evidently the unmanned delivery drones that people have been using have been getting hit by cars and flattened by trains. Because of fucking course they can. Motorists will... Okay, so that's just that, so I can drop this and get on with my life. I'm not sure where to drop this. So, you're racing with stock car skins and man can't confirm the bread face and mirror bearing down on you is hilarious. Good! That's what it should be. Hell yeah. Hey, Stoph. Yeah, in the South, it's a miracle they haven't been shot down, but honestly, not even paranoid rednecks. I would fully believe that they would be shot down simply by people who are like, yeah, I shot down your drone. Why? It was over my land. I wanted to. That second one has a much bigger bearing on my actions than the first. Now pick up the shotgun. Hey, Sickly. Working on your overlay inspired by another streamer to have a night strap style? Hell yeah. Also, too many things going to... Could have seen that. Yeah, there's some fun things in the rear view of like those types of games, or racing games. Pick up the... Hey, Lord! Night Trap makes a lot more sense than Night Strap. However, if you told me that there was something called Night Strap out there, I would be like, I don't quite know what that is.
Come on!
Okay.
But I can picture it. I can imagine a Night Strap overlay. You're gonna stop sitting in the car and actually go to work now? Good luck, don't die! Like, seriously, don't die at work. That's like the number 1 goal. The number 2 goal is don't get caught not doing work. Because it's been, go to the mart. Yeah, you have a much higher chance of dying at the mart. Oh yeah, you're gambling with your life when you go to the mart. Oh yeah, I saw you talking about that in Lemon's chat, that you need the Elgato and just a couple more stuff and then you can begin streaming. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's so much paperwork. Just... So the number 2 is don't kill at work. It's like number 3 for me. Like, if somebody dies, they die. And I'm kind of disconnected from, like, the main shop floor stuff that it doesn't quite matter to me. Is this? These sort of stairs running up a collapse camp. Okay, so that's just a historical plaque. Yeah, overlays, finished PNG models, source some free music. Yeah, I've been just using one playlist for literal years. Simply because it's been there, it's been free, and it's been my Spotify. It's been very close to being edged out. Like, this time I had to really look for it in my recents. I just pull it up. Yeah, it was like 3 behind stuff. 1 behind my usual playlist, 1 then behind Marcel Guidot's Holy Crab. Good band name. And then it showed up. Had a near-death experience working wedding catering, so I almost got struck by lightning. Goddamn. I feel like if a caterer dies at a wedding, is that seen as good or bad fortune for the bride and groom? Or does it vary between culture? I feel it varies. Page has been torn out. Trouble is unlikely, but I closed my babies up in special capsules. It won't be safe to hold on to myself. I'll hide it in that place. To hide a leaf, put it in a forest. To open the capsule, a special stripping agent is necessary. No way Spencer's lackeys could figure out how to make it. My dude, Spencer's lackeys in this case are like 2 of the smartest people at Umbrella. Bold of ya. Do I really need to go back for the goddamn hookshot? So opening the tent when lightning hit one of the main poles and dispersed into the rest of the tent. I just let go of the panel you opened. That was close. I feel like Thunderstrike at a wedding would be the... Good point. Fair point all around. Oh wait, this is a save room. Oh yeah. Build elevator chute for transporting. No, not yet, because I feel like what's going to happen is there's going to be an instance of, oh, it's now relevant to send somebody to do a thing. And then I have to send, like, Billy all the way across the map because there's something somewhere in the first area. Or, like, the door behind the train that has something. Yeah, outsmart Western Birkin. You know, a monster of his own right, and the one making the monsters. See, the problem is, you both have to be smart enough. The combination of umbrella requirements is one part smart enough to be able to do all of this sci-fi bullshit monster making nonsense. The other part is being so sure of yourself, so confident, and just all around have so much hubris that you can never fail, and you are the smartest, most specialist boy in Umbrella, that you have a massive fucking god complex. Like, requirements. Umbrella, monstrous monstrous intellect coupled with monstrous arrogance and short-sightedness. I love the idea that through their multi-year history, they never considered something failing for them once. Like, this is a company that comes to an end in, not even during a game, like in between 3 and 4, or largely like 2, 3, and then 4, because it's like that. Simply because they made it public what happened, and the government's like, yeah, no, we're freezing your assets. Like, sure, Umbrella has so much stuff underground that doesn't really matter. Like, they're going to keep on doing the shady illegal shit because they like doing that. But okay, I'm glad my map marks that as a door. But the fact that the public phase is just like, yeah, no, we can just take your business license. We're capable of doing that, you know? Imagine it's less arrogance, more, we don't have plan B, so fuck it, we ball. I can also see that. Okay, she has more ammo and more variety than Billy. So we're sending the waif up. Best of all, you know the main driver killed Umbrella? Passing up Birkin a place on the board? Honestly, that is pretty funny. That's like, yeah, if you just gave him like a spot on the board, he'd be fine. Like, he did do good work. Sorry it wasn't what you wanted. Laboratory Manager's Diary. Today, under Director Marcus's orders, changed the platform entry code. Later, asked him what the source of the entry code was. Told me based on something significant in his children's growth. But Director's a loner. He isn't married and he sure doesn't have any children. What do you mean? Leeches. Then we got gas that I can... Fuck! Down the hole! Oh, wait! Never mind! Ah! Bastard! Oh, that's cathartic. There's a fairly big chance RE2 wouldn't. Yeah, like most of our Resident Evil 2 just would not have needed to happen if it wasn't for that. Collection of leech samples. Press the button. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? One of the capsules is glowing. That's the worst that could happen. Alright. Time to manage some inventory. Grab the gas. Honestly, the fact that I'll combine that all, leave the gas, take the weird leech capsule. Although I feel like I shouldn't do this until I know what's going on. What? Specimen leak. Some kind of... Okay, so this... We need the solvent they're talking about. Yeah, because, like, the whole thing was he was trying to run with the research when it got, well, unleashed. Yes, always press the button. Oh, well. That's Billy's problem. Why do I hear it squishing up here? Dead aim wouldn't have happened without Umbrella. Scapegoating Morpheus broke under the reputational damage, tried to threaten. It's really just a whole thing of they did one dumb... Somebody tried to be smart once, and then did several really dumb things. Oh, hey, cable car. Alright. So... I have a feeling that the locked... We got more gas, we got more empty bottles, we got a singular herb. Hey, remember when I said this will probably end with Billy making a run for some supplies that I forgot? I'm just gonna leave that here for now. Yeah, I'm going back for the red and the blue herb, simply to give to Rebecca so that... Nope. Aim was bad. Keep throwing them, musclehead! Ah, almost. Back! How many do I have? I thought I ran... Okay, one left. I thought I ran out like 3 separate times. The hell? His butt pocket. We did recruit him from prison. That's all I'll say on that matter. I have nothing else of note to add. He was also in the Marines, so I assume there's like special training. I assume that that's just the thing every Marine has to go through. I don't know. Pulling Molotovs out of that back. Oh, the back pocket. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I mean, look, I know that's where most people will put their wallets, and I always put in my... Yeah, that's why... One day, I am going to put 18 plus on my stream and, like, actually go around and figuring out how to best enforce that. Simply because I cannot be trusted with the command of language. Man, what all is in here? I keep on saying shit. So there is a... You know what? I'm just gonna have Billy use this. This feels extremely end-game dungeony, so I figure I may as well start them with full health through this. I may as well have them come into this fully healed up. And then whatever happens after, happens. I'm also going to grab the save ribbons. About half of the reason I'm making the trek back is simply because I'm like, I didn't bring the save ribbons. And given that we are now separated, I would like to have some flexibility with how many saves I've got. You know, that sort of thing. And bro, we don't have a plan B. No, plan B sounds for, fuck it, we ball. Their entire plan structure is step 1, make the single plan. Step 2, assume it'll go great. Nothing else needed. Step 3, fuck it, we ball. Step 3, panic. Ah, dang it. And I can't combine. I'm just gonna leave that single one there because there's like three entire Molotovs. Or no, 6 entire Molotovs up there. Worst case, we make this trip again because I miscounted how much. Wait, no. We leave the blue herb because that one's actually useless. Like, even if it gives a defense buff, it's going to. I doubt I'm going to need it immediately. Like, I'm taking this. I'm taking the mix the moment I get the red herb to Rebecca because I know a green won't fully heal her. And then I'm probably swapping over to Billy and saving. Hang on, my brain's doing the thing where I try to think and nothing happens. Yeah, I don't know, I think, because I've been thinking about it, because I've been under the realization that I actually pretty much love everything Capcom has ever made. Like, they're the only games that have been like, they're not for me, have been like Street Fighter games, because I don't like straight up fighting games. With the exception of the very cheesy Street Fighter movie that gives the line, "The day M. Bison visited your village was the most important day of your life." But for me, it was Tuesday. Because that was just... Street Fighter movie is one of those movies where it's like, that is a 1-star film, but I can point out exactly what scenes made it, or gave it that single star. And M. Bison is most of them. Like, yeah, spent way too much time in Monster Hunter. Just beat Pragmata and got destroyed by it. That is a very good game. Also, like, as 100% for as far as I cared, took like 18 hours. Probably faster if you're not, if I wasn't bad at it. I didn't even do all the training mission stuff, but eh. What button? That button. So, we got... Oh. May as well leave these mix up. It annoys me. I feel like there should be there's another use for the gas tanks. I feel like we get a flamethrower at some point in all this. Because what do you mean every single gas tank is like... Oh! I was just complaining about that, and here you are, one with 3 units and 3 units. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. God damn. And then other Capcom games. Beautiful Joe, amazing. Mega Man. So many gas tanks in an abandoned building? Generators. Although I can actually think of a reason. I think they do it intentionally, right? I think that they very much intentionally leave gas can. Well, I'm not even sure if they're gasoline, if they're truly gasoline. I think they're kerosene. Surely Western beer weren't that clumsy when burning documents. Oh no, here's my theory. It's not actually, negligent. I'm trying to find where that... It said the operation room, but... Let me line up. Then there's the... Over there. Yeah, it should be right on top of where... This should be where it lets out. Ah, well. But I think it's a safety precaution that the laboratories of these eras, of this era of Umbrella's hot nonsense got up to. Because there's a bunch of them scattered around the manor that Chris and Chris and Jill end up to in one. I think it's entirely because everyone knows that, like, hey, this stuff is volatile, infectious, and does not actually stay dead. So in order to make sure it's properly stays down, you have to destroy the head or burn the body. In order to deal with that second part, we have tactically stashed kerosene around the building. So if something happens, you can rush over to one of the storerooms, grab the thing of kerosene, and get this thing gone. Yeah, like that's exactly it. Fire sanitizes it. This missing part can't be used. We need to find an egg timer. Fucking hell. Decorated Bustum Market. Oh, that's what we need the leech for. Well, back to the safe room. We have the capsule. We need the shit to burn it off. And I think there's another hole that we can ascend through here, which I'll go back and grab the goddamn thing later. Hello? Wait. I saw one of their heads turn. Leech growth records. February 3rd, 1978. Mr. T into 4 leeches. Oh, hey, here's the code for the turn door. Their will to survive leads them first of parasitism and predation. They then breed and multiply. Such single-minded biology makes them attractive candidates for bioweapon research. Afterwards, no major change. They double their numbers, lost 2, so 6, 3. Long exhibit individual behavior, not even when not feeding, move collective, consume everything off with remarkable efficiency. Employees stumble on my experience. Can a human be food source? How will leeches respond? Day worthy of commemoration. They begin to mimic me. Surely they recognize their father. Wonderful children. What a weirdo. Full of poisonous gas. Well, I'd say, can we... Ugh. Some kind of chemical? Red chemical? Oh! That would have been extremely awkward if I did not pick up the green chemical all the way back in the main mansion, or the main building. It's like I can have a chemical? I can just put that in here? Yeah, I'll take a chemical. I want all the chemicals in me. I want to be the type of thing that people who worry about that sort of shit abhor. It will surely make me stronger. And then... turns out, good call. Okay, where did I put that? Want to make it take longer for me to rot, so I'm... Exactly. I will survive until the end of time simply because my body is fortified with all the chemicals. I'm like 47% formaldehyde, and eventually I will be more. Black leech charm, hell yeah. Blue sculpture specially shaped in the form of leech. Gross. I wonder if this thing is strong enough that I could just break the glass. Preservatives made manifest. Fear me. That's been my joking answer for, like, vaccines in a while, for quite some time, of like, oh yeah, the... wait. I think I see. Of like, oh yeah, no, vaccines are full of chemicals. So like, yeah, yes, give them to me. I want all of them. Get them inside of me right now. So, oh wait, that door's open. Hopefully I find where the dang cargo elevator exits. Here? Well, we have a very good reason to go back and get that green herb now. Half of this game is just me going through loading screens, grabbing stuff I discarded because I'm sure it's not important. Like, I'm sure it's going to be a hot second before that becomes relevant. Enter the next door. Oh, hey, look what just became relevant. Without fail, every time. How did I get back here? Except, of course, when it matters. Here? I'm also lost. That should not be surprising, if I'm being honest. But plant. It would have been nice if Rebecca's mixing kit, like, part of it was also, hey, if you have these plants, or if you have these herbs, you can powderize them. And, hey, Arhu, that's a bold idea, that's a bold strategy for something filled with eldritch horror. Oh yeah, and the leeches. We'll deal with that after. Grab. Combine. Alright, but when your head explodes, don't come crying to me. Oh.
Ow! Ow!
I was expecting, more leeches, less people. We're not. Is that dead? Yep, there's a blood puddle. Ah, dang it.
Ow!
And perfect. Oh, thanks for following. There we go. Oh, hey, there's green chemical in case you missed it.
Stoff Himmel is second into the zone. And right into an anomaly
Hell
field.
yeah. Congrats on second.
Careful on the
Soft.
gravity centers.
Investigators report. Dr. Marcus, co-founder with President Spencer of the Umbrella Corporation, disappeared 20 years ago. The results of his research have been kept under wraps this entire time. The reason became clear here at the training facility run by Dr. Marcus. Well, not exactly, but... thank Fed, that's... underground, when we ventured below, we understood. There we found evidence Dr. Marcus is researching a T-virus prototype called Progenitor. The evidence of the year's hideous experimentation they used company employees as guinea pigs. Cannot know how many were forced to become subjects, but based on the evidence, no less than 20 individuals were involved. Some of them were taken deliberately to keep the corporation's secret safe. Where the doctor is now, I don't know, but considering the recent rapid growth of Umbrella Corporation, can't help but think that his research is continuing. Yes, his experiment lives and continues to grow in the dark. His things, the fruit of his research, they fill this facility. The rest of notebook pages are missing. Nice! Some kind of mysterious thing on the operating table. I believe those are called straps. Ooh, green chemical. I know that does something. Ah, I forgot the leech. Oh, hey, heal spray. Oh, come on! Oh, hey, heal spray. Pretty sure the mysterious thing was a blanket. Rebecca's doing her best. This is what her best is. Yeah, I'll send that down. I don't really need a shit ton of Molotovs right now. I'm kind of good on fire stuff, so long as I don't accidentally dump one more into a zombie. Where did I leave the leech? It's somewhere. Billy opens the elevator. Just fire. Rebecca gets a call over the radio. Billy, this is not how you transport mixed and ready petrol bombs. What the hell is wrong with you, Billy? A lot. Really, I unsealed it and then dumped it in that room. And we're back. It's not how you transport incendiaries. Look, it's fine. Just scoop it back in the bottle. That's not how that works. Oh shit, that is how that works. Okay, seriously, where did I put this goddamn leech? Eh? Dang it. I did that thing where I walked right over it and did not see it. You know, it'd be really nice if I had, like, some sort of container in these safe rooms to put my items in. You know, some sort of box for this all. To buy a fancy door last I saw. Oh, there it is! I think it's worse than that. I think I left it in the exact same room I need it in. How is it that somehow Leon S. Himbo Kennedy.
Friendly care package inbound.
There it is. Is smart enough to be like, hey, you know what might be nice? Having, like, a ton of shit. Wait. Did I accidentally? No, I hit it on the... There we go. There we go. It was deviously well hidden. Alright, let's do a little bit more... Nah, mostly concrete. Let's realize something. How long has she been up? Like, over a day. Yeah, Rebecca's in RE1, so, like, I have seen people react to that and be like, wait a second. How long has this girl been up? Let's do the math. Oh, that's why she's useless compared to Jill's partner in 1. She's like highly sleep deprived and has already been through 1 massive fuck off disaster. Yeah, no wonder most of the time she spent shacked up at the, like, in the medical room or not exploring the mansion or being, like, proactive. She's probably in, like, the mansion drug room trying to figure out or look what all is stimulant so she can keep going. So, yeah, hallucinating, experience extreme fatigue. Because assuming, at the very least, she would have been up for, like, 24 hours. Like, assuming that 0 happens and then the very next day 1 happens. Like, that's still 24 hours on her own. Start her lot. Okay, so she's not quite hallucinating. Actually, so let's assume that I'm just going to assume that, have the benefit of the doubt that this, like, hey, this is a night mission, make sure you're well rested. So, like, woke up at noon, and then, and, like, that's when it started. I think 42's only sometimes 40. Yeah, I feel like at 42 hours or like 2 days, that's the point where you can comfortably say everyone in all... I'm using the... Ow. Ow, we got the wrong leech. Where, like, if you're up for 2 days straight, then yeah, you're definitely, in all cases, going to be experiencing all this shit. It's a definite for you. Okay, so we know that. I don't know what it's like for you. Hey, I know what you can do for the next 2 days. Science! Figure that out! It's horrible. Probably shouldn't. Stayed up for 3 days and nothing. Interesting. Although granted, it's mostly because of medication nonsense and stuff right now for me that I can barely go through 12 hours without almost falling asleep. But I think at least part of it would be like the bigger part of it's exhaustion, I feel. Talked about a painkiller, that would do it. That would both explain being up for that long and the nothing. Just gonna send these up to Rebecca to mix. Right. And working. Ugh, that's awful. Honestly, rough as hell. Nope. Give me the... There we go. Yeah, as I think unaided, no, like... Well, it's just where the wall of his brain is limbo. The wallet loves it, but the brain isn't. Yeah. Yeah, like, at least you got something for it. And just hopefully not something they've had to do multiple times. Ah, fast food. Ah. Nah, I'm back to that being horrible. This fucking hell, the service worker positions are just awful. Alright, grab that. 15-minute break each day. Ugh. I hope whoever made you do that is not in a position to set a schedule anymore. So I think for me at like 24, like I do like one long day, but if it is hey, you gotta work 3 days in a row, it's like at this point your inability to schedule and staff is not my concern. Good luck, but no. Yeah, because... Oh, is the owner? Yeah, you should sue his ass. It's like, that's just straight up not okay. Fair. Still makes it annoying that... Oh yeah, pro bono. Yeah, it takes some effort to find, but I feel like that's such an open and shut case that, like in that case, like, yeah, no, the 3 hours, 15, or 3 days, 15-minute break. But also a whole lot of energy and spoons to figure out and look for that, for if that, and like send out the necessary communications to find. Ooh, aquarium. Serious objects are floating in the water. I believe at this point, my dude, you can just assume they're leeches. what's this? Can I carry it? I got a fuse. Got handgun ammo. That's good. What else we got here? That and another thing. I hope I split them up correctly and don't need anything back there. Like... Oh, hey, crit! Nice! There's a blood puddle. The bloodle. So I'm simultaneously aware of how much I should be conserving ammo, and aware of how much I don't care and just want a mag dump. This is... I'm just gonna run back to the previous room and drop the shotgun. And drop it by the door. Leave. Grab the fuse. Oh, ads.
This is the new hit of the week record. Our music jury, composed of Florence Sigfeld, Eddie Cantor, and Vincent Lopez, select the outstanding dance hit of the hour for a hit of the week recording. This is the new hit of the week record. Eddie Cantor, and Vincent Lopez select the outstanding dance hit of the hour for a hit of the week recording.
Quote of the day, 193. Marination's a word, right? I'm still not sure. We never found out. Input reg coil. Something up. Aha! Something written in the back of the photograph. To James, commemorate your graduation, 1938. Ah.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
I love that they have that cutscene right there explicitly for judging by the age. In case you may have come to any other conclusions, this guy could. Like, here's a relationship between. Like, here. Well, let's just spell out for what we hope you should be thinking. Alright. I'm not sure where else. Because I need the dial to get further. I have the code because I have that one thing that does tell me, like, the dates with a little bit of math. How dare this game continue to make me do math? I am still upset that I'm expected to do that. Alright. Green leech. Yeah, we'll hope. We'll hope this is the right one. We'll hope that was a green door. Personally, I saw it more like a blue or a teal. I forgot when you leave them alone in these segments long enough, they adopt like a staring at the microwave thing type of posture. If I want to be like really pedantic with how I'm doing everything, lock has been released. There we go. I could also swap the handguns around. Sound. No, stop that. Well, we're going to. Oh, come on! Good trick game, good pull. No notes, you got me on that one. Sterilizing agent? Ooh. Corpse and buyback. Get the feeling it was just stuffed in there. That. Okay, combine that there. What is the small tank? Oh, okay. We got. I got this. I understand where we're going with this. Back to the room full of gas. Back to the gas room. Combine. So, also quit your twitching. You're fine. By that I mean you're dead. Stay down. So I've always thought of these games as like being that whenever you're going through them, that everyone else is also just doing their thing. Mostly from how Resident Evil 2 had that whole that all be, canon. So like you get stuff like, oh, where does the drop items go in one? They go to the other person who finds them, or like somebody else picks them up and moves them, and so on and so forth, yada yada. This is a door transition. There's a zombie in there. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it's not a door transition. Oh, I thought. Juked. The floor zombie again. Oh, and from behind. Ow. Ah. Just spray yourself down. That's probably going to be... For a moment there, I really thought that I was locked in that small chamber with just the dude. Reading room key. Horrifying. I don't think anyone has ever been happy to find a breeding room when they weren't expecting one. I wonder how long the zombies have been there. They're old and they've been here long enough to be Marcus's son. Or grandson. Oh, come on! There's a bottle. Anyone else? God, that was a smart trap, because he was sitting up, not lying down, so he couldn't trigger the leg biting. But you have to come back to this area, and he's right behind you. Yeah, so long it clean scoots the same color up. Oh yeah! Hold up a minute. Right. Okay, that's amazing. I left Billy with 15 shots, and this guy was not dead on the floor on top of my stuff. Which means in both cases, when that updated the world state, there was a trap zombie behind both of the lift buttons, entirely for you to assume the area was clear, run on past, and just get got while you were rejiggling your inventory. Wait, where? No, that has to be used up. I didn't need to go do that. I categorically did not need to swap over to Billy. Oops. Also, I just noticed that there's a red chemical, tank in that hallway, which means that if you sent Billy up instead of Rebecca, you would have to go all the way back to the main area to get green chemical if you needed it. Breeding room key. All right. Where are we going? Turn around through that door all the way. Not quite to the save room. I wish I had more incendiary rounds. More napalm rounds would really make me feel better about this entire thing. key, don't need it. Yeah, chuck it. Ah, well. Rebecca has the healing stuff. We'll be fine. Or, at the very least, Billy will. God, the camera work in this game. Oh, that's Hunters.
Ow!
Oh, that's Hunters. Hang on. That ain't good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do first. That is 2 Hunters in a room. Yeah, like, all of this is being sent up to her. Hey, Hunters are a beer can... Are they? I thought they were a product of... Because they were in 1. I remember them being in 1 because that was the point where I put in the Discord of, like, how much I missed the zombies because, like, these things to me were just reading as goofy little guys, like silly little lizardmen, and not as a legitimate threat. Because it, like, honestly, right now, the more annoying, the thing that's getting me is less, oh shit, this monster that's inherently a problem, and more, oh shit, there's 2 really strong dudes in a very narrow room, and I don't have enough ammo for them. I don't want to use my grenade launcher rounds, because I want to save them for the leeches. Because they don't explode when you hit them with fire. I could send up his handgun, too. Hunters were a desperate attempt, but you can try to keep up Veronica of code for... Oh! Interesting. Well, I guess the justification is that they were present in RE1, so this being connected to that disaster is part of the is like the whole justification thereof. Okay, so here's the plan. We save because I realized that I haven't saved in a hot minute. Guess got shipped all over there. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, because I feel like they do the same thing with, like, the Nemesis Parasite, and that one was... There's something somewhere about it being, like, Umbrella's Europe branch, and then it ends up getting everywhere. Which does kind of make sense. As, like, company policy being like, hey, we've made this fantastic bioweapon. We are now distributing samples, methodology. We're distributing it all over the places with capacity. I'm just going to pop a single grenade. Worth it. How are you not? There she goes. Let's welcome our Yeah, please welcome in our horrific human-lizard hybrids. Try your best. Here's the methodology we used. Grab some local unwilling test subjects to see if you can replicate it over in your part of the globe, and then go crazy. Like, just see if you can make these worse. And by worse, we mean better. Like, it feels like when somebody gets a major bug fix in, like, company code, that then you go distribute, like, you push it to the main, like, send the email to all the developers all over whatever branches. Like, the one that you only do for big fixes is like, hey, everyone please pull from the Git. We just fixed that thing. Would have been interesting to try human coconut crab hybrids. Hey, they're evil, they're not insane. That is power no one should have. Amazing. I forgot I was in danger. I forgot how low I was. I was so into, like, wait, I think I stun locked this one. Then I can juke the other one and run back around, and it'll be perfect. There was zombies in the room, but Crabman over there is eating it. I can see them doing that simply as cleaner crew. Like, hey, where's the... No, wait. It's too intelligent. Right? We're running into the issue. I was told of this idea of... And I forget the full thing of it. This was a while ago. Oh, God, that was a while ago. That somebody who was, like, bringing around this to a TED Talk of how he made the world's worst coding language. Like, it used both white space management from Python, what? Okay, I expect to get a couple shots in before I needed to heal, but he literally jumped me. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he had on one revision of it, instead that it'll be written and parsable it'll be written in Microsoft Word, so companies don't need to pay for fancy text editors. He struck it from, like, the prepared talk and concept, simply because executives who were at his talk was like, wait, yeah, we could actually do that. Why do they need programming IDEs that require a subscription? It's all just text. They could write it in Microsoft Word. And it's like, oh, God. People are actually dumb enough and willing to do this. This is too real. I cannot in good conscience have this as an idea when people are actually on board. This is supposed to be so dumb that it's impossible to ever be implemented. Okay, so they do go down in a single grenade. A single grenade and like 3 shots. What? Get kicked in the lizard balls. Run. Rebecca. Oh, come on. I swear they did not wombo combo you so much. Kicked right in the man lizard balls. God, no, this is designed to be a horror and they want it. The sick freaks are into this shit. Although that honestly is what you should expect from the type of people who exist primarily to think of ways to save a quick buck simply by passing it on to extra work. Which I wonder how that metric actually works out. Of like, yeah, we saved this much from IDs, or like this much by removing this or not paying for this feature, but added this much more in man hours because the subscription actually did a lot of good. So as business major at one point wouldn't even touch that. Understandable. And Blizzard Ball kick. Why did we ever get rid of fixed camera angles? This is the best shit ever.
Ow!
Please back off. I hope this is enough ammo. That was honestly so cool. I love the fact that we kicked him right into the camera and he landed Yakuza style on his neck. Battle report. Research data has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered to a living organism, violent or maybe violet, who knows, cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. Conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. Perhaps because these ancient animals have been genetically stable for millennia, when administered with the virus, they exhibit only explosive high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. AKA... Thank you so much for the clip stop. AKA, why we keep on fighting massive fuck-off insects. It's extremely difficult to envision using them as a bow. Amphibia. Injecting a frog with the virus resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, a normal appetite resulted in test subjects randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for a bow is limited. Mammalia. Progenitor virus merged with a monkey's cellular DNA and resulted in increased fertility. The resulted young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. Side effect, visual power is lost, but this is offset by improvement in hearing ability. However, they aren't satisfactory as weapons. Does seem that no progress has been made without making humans the base organism. Ah! I know where that's going. Tyrant. Take the dot. I'd ask how this got here, but it's probably just that someone got munched. Stupid lizards. Alright, now we just gotta, power bomb it down the shaft. I really wish that hallway can... I find it so funny that the main line of traffic is open door, take step forward, open another door. I could have made the hallway a bit better, a bit bigger. Alright, Billy, I'm sending back all the supplies that I have left. Rebecca, you sent a dial. Did I stutter? You okay? No. Grab the dial. And pick this up as well. Simply because we're running out of places. We're running out of places for Billy to be. There. Use that. This is working? No, because I need to remember what it is. Files. Leech growth. Okay. Let's grab the sticky note of writing down this shit. So, 4 and 8. Double numbers. Lost 2, 6. Lost half, 3. Lost half when the live food fought back. However, the leeches are learning from experience, getting to exhibit group attack behavior. They're also ceasing cannibalism. Evolution is exceeding expectations. Long exhibit individual, and then the fact that he is so proud of them mimicking Marcus. Did I miss something? Was laboratory manager's diary, entry code, or changed the platform entry code. Later asked him what source of the code, told him it was based on something significant in his children's growth. Director's a loner, he's married, what? So that would be leech growth records. 4 leeches, 7, there might be a 7 in there, since 7 days, but then they doubled numbers. Oh, wait. Might be 4863. Half. Or it's going to be the day that they started. That'd be amazing if this was a red herring and it's just the day that they started mimicking him. 4, 8. There we go. I was hoping it was going to be baiting me with the highlighted words and the hey, notice this combination or this numeric thing as just the date that
Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here, over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really?
Visual Dooms.
That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
I'm surprised it took so long. Like, what do you mean? Lever here? Yeah, pull lever. The original Doom soundtrack took this long to be in the Library of Congress. You mean they just didn't see that immediately? And, like, this should have been already in there. Okay. There is gas and that, and most importantly, Billy's got to go back for the shotgun. I almost forgot about that. That's a bad thing to leave. Because, like, you know, the main purpose of Library of Congress is, like, hey, here's a collection of cultural artifacts, and despite what people will try to argue, yeah, games and media are totally cultural artifacts. Like, it's not as highbrow as a novel or something, but it's still up there with, like, here's important pieces of media that people thought were worthwhile to both make and share around. And Doom has such an important part, like, piece in both, as a video game, but also in the development of PCs and computers. That, like, yeah, no, it should very well be in there. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. Turn around. Wait. Huh? Output regulation coil? No. But we are going to leave the input regulation coil there. Like, hang on, imagine the conversation. Hang on, I gotta run back and grab the shotgun. Oh, out of ammo? No, actually full. What? Yeah, it was kind of easy down here. It was kind of chill down here. There wasn't a whole lot of anything too threatening. Rebecca still mauled, still bleeding a bit from being mauled by 2 hunters in a small room with no space to think. Like, oh, I'm so happy for you. I wonder if it's an age requirement. Like, music or media of note over a certain age. With, like, some arbitrary, like, 27 years or something stupid like that. Where it's like, oh, wait. That's supposed to be, like, this. Like, that is supposed to be something like 30 years or 25, a nice round number. And then an argument started, and instead of being a nice round number, it ended up being, like, 27 and a couple months in order to calm down both sides. The flavor of... that makes a lot more sense. That it's less of anything else, but more of a... anything in public domain, and having been judged by whatever committee is by the librarians of Congress to be of note gets added. Take that. How do I...
Let's regroup.
Okay.
There we go. And the output. This feels like, hey, have... You know what this feels like? This feels like have two inventory slots open because you're going to the end of the game. I know how Resident Evil games work. I know what they're like. Doesn't seem to be getting any power. Okay. Is this the... And am I going to fuck it up immediately by picking the hookshot back up? Yes. Okay. It would have to be in here? Locked, can't open it. Save, locked door. B1, B2, first floor. That put me, like, behind the church. But there wasn't a thing. And there's nothing... Only other place I can go in is... Yeah, because it's not giving me any, like, hey, here's a vent you can throw Rebecca through. It's not giving me anything like that. It's just... no power. You're getting any power, but it doesn't tell me where that switch is. Unless... Sorry to get the cable car moving again. Can't combine. Sorry to get it moving again. Well, now we just go around tapping buttons like an idiot. Feels like it'd have to be up there. Wait. What level? Ah. Alright. Alright, Billy, you're going up this time. I really hope that I get the massive wombo combo of... There's the hole. Of, you seem to have used... This does not seem to have any more use. Ah, dang it. Although, because it keeps on making me go back and grab it, I'm worried to just leave the hook shot. Don't need to use that right now. Don't need to use that right now. There's that. Pick this up just because I have learned from the start. I've learned from the 2 clips of ammo that I really wish I took. Not to... Ooh. God, that's such a cool pre-rendered background. I absolutely adore the art and just feel of the world in this, and kind of wish they did a game in this style. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't need full camera control, full... Hey, Mecca! Survive Walmart? Here are some new headphones, new jigsaw, and a new Sprite. What do you mean? I can't... Ow. We're leaving the hook shot because I'm hoping that this is not relevant.
This way.
Roger.
Welcome back. Seems like a trip. Like, I love just oh, God, a fucking monkey. Oh, this is getting worse. Oh, hey! We have Molotovs!
Ow! Oh!
Get...
Ah!
off! God, they love making Rebecca do shit. Okay, now where? Power. Because we have been rendered completely and egregiously billyless. Worse, he had all the ammo. And I think the save ribbons, too. Oh, why did I put all in on Billy? Why? Oh, wait, no, she has them. You know what? I did so poorly that I think I'm comfortable. Oh. The leeches are chill now. Let me just... Let me just finish stepping on them. Here, shoo. But all on Billy. Like, Billy will be our saving grace. We don't need to deal with Rebecca. We can just... we can just do that. And see, even the game knew that, like, hey, yeah. This cutscene is so good that we know you want to see it twice. Do I have room for that gas? I have room for that gas. Hoarding. Look, we need all the help we can get, and failing all the help we can get, we need all the gasoline we can carry. Yeah, that's being added as a quote. Just a sec. Quote. Can't beat this dead horse. Quote 124, we have beaten this dead horse. Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. We can beat that dead horse. It... Wombier cumbier. Hey, you want to know who has all the ammo for this? Billy. Quote 250, stand still so I can throw a moon at you. What was that from? Quote number 66. Oh, hey, lab's complete. My pharmacist is enabling me. I think that was from when I first started meds, and like, that was so long ago. I'm sorry, I don't even know how to be sexy. That one, I know for sure, was from when I was using a temporary model. I'm just going to use both of these to get Rebecca up because, like, I don't know. Yeah, she's fine. There's like a free to use lock from the other side. Free user, low cost, like half body rig, and it's like, huh. First time not being a bread roll, and I'm not used to people's reactions. Oh, wait. Is this where I think it is? Power word scrunch. Okay, you know what would be absolutely wild? If this linked to the front of the mansion, or the facility, where we crashed the train. And, like, we made negative progress. List schedule for the construction site. Factory. Alright. Alright. Factory map. Okay, I was going to say something stupid like, it looks like I chose the right person for this because there are grenades. And then I'm like, wait, no. I didn't have a choice. They forcibly scrunched Billy off the side. I'm just here. Panel room. Room for panels. Alright. I'll leave that. That. I assume I'll have a section to come back to this. Regular ass grenades. I didn't know they made those. I thought well, we know that this is definitely not police approved construction, because they only give napalm their acid. Regular grenades are not a thing in police arsenals. Ass grenades. Regular. Technically, they're riot dispersing smell grenades. Or, like, stink grenades. But you know what, we know what they are. Mind your step, don't tell me what to do sign. It's just a canister labeled liquid ass. Okay. Okay. We can always come back. Because we need the key. Ah! Bet you regret doing that now, you fuckhead. You know what?
Ow!
God damn it. Well, I am going with the idea that if we die because of this dumbass ambush, we die because of this dumbass ambush. And I get to restart like a few seconds ago. Shoot down I just got an achievement for that. And I'm on danger. We'll get tapped by something moving forward, and then I know. Grenade launcher, point blank, keep the napalms loaded, all that good stuff. Actually, I am kind of tempted to just reload. And that monkey has to be around. Like, there's no way that Billy full-on died from that. Wait. Tire reads you. We made a detour we didn't have to. God damn it. Hell. This is making it so hard to die. It's probably, it has to be that hatch. Just straight up nothing else but the hatch. Tightly sealed. Work helmets. There. Yeah, that's locked. Then that's... Huh? So we have locked on the other side and no entry. Unless is there something? Control panel. Oh! There she blows. Tick. Are we under Raccoon City? Like, is this the... Is this the start of the laboratory that Resident Evil 2 ends with? Like, that's the only place I can think had a turntable like this. Or maybe it's just the Ecliptic Express. Like the end point of that train. I don't think so. That is fair. It says factory, not... Yeah, I'm like, that one was underground. Not working. I swear, if the crash train's on the other end of that, that would be hilarious. Read security room. There's no need to search it. It's a security room. You search it just in case. Wrong way.
Don't shoot! You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
It's this guy.
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait! I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
It's complicated.
Yes, but we got separated and...
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
I never saw him again.
I never saw him again. Okay, I guess the napalm grenades are gone forever? I want to search. Oh, wait. Down the way I came. No, wait, up. I see, I see. I know where this is. Refuse to move any further? Huh? Alright, back to the map. Yeah, this is the only place to be. It won't let me search any of the other rooms. This is a damn control panel that got me down here, and the other thing says it's not working right now. It has to be to use the key, like... Yep, random ass keyholes. No need to use it. I am looking directly at keyhole, game.
What is that?
Oh God, it's naked. And I'm going in. Ah!
This is the new hit of the week segment.
So, we have the opportunity to do something funny. We have here the Tyrant. We also have here the Magnum. We are it appears once again. Well, it appears I'm going to die because of the Fucking... Okay, good.
Resident Evil 0.
I was looking so forward to being able to just mag dump the Tyrant yet again. That is what I did in 1, because that was the point where I'm like, huh, I have 36 rounds of Magnum. I don't think there's 36 enemies left in the game. I'm just going to have some fun. And I had some fun. Leave that. Leave that. Keep both of those. I'm gonna quote 42. The MG42 brings all the boys to the yard. I still can't believe that lined up to be the 42nd dumb thing I said. Okay, we need 1 for the key. And we also need 1 for... Well, we have to have a big, long conversation about what we're going to keep and what we're going to throw away. Because I want to keep all of the... I want to go in with full grenades because I think it needs more than 8 Magnum rounds to drop Tyrant. I think it needs like 16. Or like 12. Oh. It's a bold assumption, but let's see what you think I know. This runs up really cool looking. And then immediately... I'm probably going to end up in the same predicament. Or worse, simply because there's... Probably worse. Ooh. I thought Rebecca killed him. That would have been so cool. Hang on, what? Yeah, danger again. I think simply because...
Resident Evil 0.
Simply because there's a Tyrant fight coming up. Yeah. That's something like that. Yeah. I'm going... I need to... I need to go through there without taking any damage, which means I need the grenades. Which also solves, like, all of my inventory problems. I don't overly care about the Molotovs. Because I assume I get Billy back before I leave the next for the next area. I assume the way that this goes is that hatch in the corner is a shortcut from after I retrieve Billy from whatever hole he's fallen into. Oh, you know, flacked. I love that that's happened twice. I love that the clip name is Flirty Gluten-Free Gerbil Cool Story Bob. It didn't say the URL to the new one. Oh, you made a new clip. Amazing. I'll be able to pull it from... Ow! Inventory, combine. So long, bitch! You can't figure out doors, you stupid idiot! Me and my imposable thumbs and higher intelligence are home free! I want you to know that I did in that moment immediately realize, wait, I don't have to kill these guys, they're in a dead-end room. I can just leave. I can just go. I ended up in caution, but I ended up in caution with also... Dash bang. That's a good one. After literal years of accidentally blowing myself up, I've managed to take that success and parlay it towards someone else. I've managed to figure out how to get other things to explode. I mean, granted, at least a good chunk of it is because there's no self-explosion distance or damage. But I choose to see it. Roll the dice and hey, face full of grenade. See, that trick only... The thing about an ambush is it only works once. And with a game ambush, if it works once, that means they're going to be so unimpressed when they have to go through it again. And this means that I get to actually finish the cutscene. I panic skipped it last time.
Don't shoot! You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait! I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
Yes, but we got separated.
There's something so funny about the fact that Rebecca and Billy have
Sir, please.
voice acting and direction like Resident Evil 1's remake.
Rebecca,
and everyone else has voice acting and direction like the original Resident Evil.
I never saw him again.
He's really excited. He's got a lot to say, and he's going to say it with his entire chest. Whether we want him to or not. We would rather he shuts up. Right? Turnkey Q prototype. Wait, is this a Yeah, because Resident Evil 1 had the original Tyrant, so this is the proto-Tyrant. It's not the proto-proto-Tyrant.
What is that?
However, this is like the most zombie a Tyrant has been, and I love it for that. God, the twitching. That has failed experiment written all over it. I just... Ow! One shot left. The old initial dose of tea. This is what testosterone does to you. Please tell me that's not death. Why did I run over there? Hey! Killed him! Failed. Experience all over me, Silky. No, you don't. You are literally working at a remarkable rate of efficiency and success. I'll throw you later. Hey, factory complete. I mean, I guess there is a shit ton of, Oh, there goes the save ribbons. Should have put them on Billy. 4?
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer amuse me.
Your leech is off the screen, my dude.
Good riddance.
Lenny!
Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Lenny! God, I love that mission so much. Could have been the entire game. God. He's been flushed. It's bomb chew bowling. Figure it out, coward. You have free will and points. Scenes would be late if she was screaming William instead of Billy. She's doing her best. And unfortunately, this is what it is. It's like half my points, though. Not my problem. My problem is, my purpose here is to point out rewards for you to strive for. Oh god, she's in danger. And we have... This goes on for like 5 minutes, by the way. I literally sat in-game and recorded that. That's why you can hear Link sounds and Cuckoo. So, we're gonna put that over here. Actually, how long is that? I'm pulling up the file. It's not the longest. Okay, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes 44 seconds.
Bread.
Hey, Butterfly. Oh, hey, one of your bricks. I also fixed the bricks. So they're actually, you know, visible. It's you! We have to be able to turn the power on from this room. It's a giant-ass switchboard. Damn! Area power supply panel. Doesn't it? See, power room supply location 2 points away. Change points. I see it. Which is flames, you're screaming, Billy! So I feel like I want the first one to be here. No, that is the wrong answer. I feel like here is a pretty strong one. No. I actually want right where it started. 2 points away. Just awkward. It kind of awkwardly cuts out. Let's see what happens here. Alright. We do there. And then that. That'll do it. Did not expect that. God damn, that's a damn. Yeah, you heard the... Yeah, you heard the sound one of her bricks made. Damn, son! What have they been feeding ya? I like that it's well lit. Random. What do we have equipped? Nothing. It. Fall over. Thank you. Who said you could come back up? Fall over. Don't grab me. Die. Again. Well, you're just crawling, so I'll wait for you to crawl somewhere I can see you, and, oh... God, the Molotovs. Oh, they knew. Like, they're going to end with... We're putting them in such a tight little space with a freaking tyrant. With Rebecca, who they've probably not been prioritizing. Using anything on. There we go. Alright. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna head back, grab the gasoline, drop off the save ribbons because we need to make a new stockpile of those. And then... Oh, leave. We're going to leave those somewhere I can actually see it. I've learned in finding random stuff that I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Where did that come from? I've learned to drop these in places that I can actually see them. Because the fact that they're like, hey, just in case you did exactly what we did, have high winds and power keeps flickering and keep pointing at my life saying, don't you fucking dare. God, I feel that. Like, the amount of times I'm like, you better fucking not. When I see, like, the power flickering. Unless I'm at work, where it does flicker every so often, but then every time I'm like, you better fucking go out. I want an excuse to work from home. Okay. Oh, of course it's 6 units of gasoline. It ain't gonna be 6 empty bottles. They couldn't have hired more alcoholics here? That would have been so helpful to me. Like, we just need more people drinking on the job. You like the wind. Like the wind, if it snows hard or rains hard, a damn squirrel happens. God, you gotta love the rotting infrastructure that we got going on here. You gotta love it. Oh, hey! Bro was booking it. Get off. Well. Warning. Something of mesh, don't touch this one. There's gonna be more of those. Door doesn't have a handle. Square-shaped hole in the door. They love cranks. So I assume that we just have to, like... It's an aesthetic. Yeah. Death rattle. Death rattle for me. Proof liquor. Almost all of them are empty. Oh, hey! Other 3 bottles for more Molotovs. You can see where that is now. There's the crank room there. Stairs. B6. It's the first floor. And then several basements. And we're at the water treatment plant. Is there another pool ball table? Balls are set as if someone's playing a game. Okay, that's just a bar. Pinball machines like nothing you've ever seen before. Fortunately, Brogan can't be used. I know Billy's probably drowning, but what if we played a game of pinball? A lot has happened. I really think Rebecca needs to relax. The location does play into the fall of Raccoon. Oh yeah, it's an umbrella facility. I assume anything... Because the problem is that... That, like, 1 just kind of happened, 2 was their big hit, 3 was supposed to be a side game, but they gave it a main game numbered title. It's also a water treatment plant. Both can be true. Amazing. And then, like, after 3, they're like, okay, we can stop being in the shadow of the biggest game ever, and we can kind of do something new. And then 5 happened, and like, actually, no. No, Raccoon City was our best idea. This planet is infected, the city's water is infected. Oh, yeah! To answer the perpetual question of, God, there has to be something in the water, is always a smack upside the head. Yeah, T-virus. That's what's in the water. There is something in the water. It's very harmful to everyone involved. And... yeah. Oh, I'm sure it's not important. I'm sure it's fine. Although, plot twist, the water treatment plant actually does its job, and the water is not actually infected. Oh, boy. We're gonna leave these for now. I'm gonna scrongle them. Yeah, I know, it's giving me healing items. As Rebecca, this is a horrible omen. Something's going horribly wrong. There's shotgun shells. Do I need to... Is the answer just shimmy? That seems like a horrible idea on that rusty handrail, but I guess we could shimmy. Oh, we got leeches. Oh, wait, reservoir room. Perfect. We can retrieve Billy from the pool filter. Just imagining a damn-sized pool filter, like, where...
Billy!
Oh my god, we are actually retrieving him from the pool filter. Come on.
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you
No,
okay?
you're not. Don't lie to him as he's lying in your arms dying. Oh!
What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Hey, war flashbacks.
Billy?
Okay, more importantly... just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something. What she said was, Billy. God, that is so many bodies. Alright. He's too far away. Exchange. There. Eight. So we are... Okay, good call. Very good call on my end to be like, hey, I think something big is going down. I'm gonna go grab the ammo in case we don't come back to this place. I love how the room full of leeches has also gone from a huge, actually huge threat, they'll jump on, eat, and like chomp on you, to just, they're here. You can step on them. They make a fun little squelching noise. Valve handle. Okay, but more importantly, I am going to fill up my inventory by an annoying amount. Yes. How the hell is Billy fine after all that? Okay, is there anything else I can... I almost want to dump Rebecca's handgun and give her Billy's and just let him figure it out with all those weapons. So this is going to be so nice. We're going to run into enemies, and the biggest concern will be using control regular supply and drainage water tank controls location. Philip? Can't do anything. All right. Rebecca? Ah! There's no jump. Come on, Billy, you have to still be soaked. You can just jump. Well, actually, the bigger thing would be getting any of their ammo wet. Never mind, this is... Yeah. Okay. What happens if I do rotate R? Still donks off, still donks off. Alright, alright. We got crates to push. We got stuff to mess with. We have a valve that in hindsight, if we kept the damn hook shot, we could have kept in. How do I want to do this? Because we need to get both of those down there. Gonna push this. Did I just punch? Yeah, I just did punch out. That there. I don't want to push it flush against a wall. Oh, wait. No, I actually do want to push it flush against a wall. I do. That is... No, I do not. Wait, I do. I'm sorry, Rebecca. You made the right choice in not going with the stars dude. But this is the man that you've you've risked your life for. Because it doesn't actually matter how I rotate it. It kind of matters how I rotate it. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why any of y'all are listening to me. We're floundering through this one flounder at a time. This... There we go. Because we want to. Well, your loss. This is metal. That won't float. You know, good point. I hope you're enjoying your time. Billy, please. Not that! Alright, push that into Rebecca, I guess. We gotta basically... Wait, I see it. I understand what we gotta do.
You stay here.
Okay.
You stay there. Now we push this onto this wall. Oh, hi Maya. Ooh, tidying up the arcane library. How's that going? Hope that went well. I saw that you were doing some art as well, and that turned out really good. Bread time. Hey, Ren. Welcome to Raiders around here. Melchor Bread, Melchor from Beyond Reality, who found Old Man Blockbuster full of retro games. Decided, yeah, this is the coolest stuff ever. I don't have to do anything else. Oh, thanks for trespassing, Ren. Good luck. Nice. It's not following you? I don't know, probably because of an expenditure of free will. Wild things coming to the point of, don't want to say, too dangerous to do that? Oh, come on. You found some. Yes, so that locks Billy in there. He can jump down there. Turn around. Yeah, we're just playing Resident Evil 0. We're getting pretty far. We're getting pretty close. They have to be running out of places and situations to put us into. We just got our tattooed ex-Marine crook, probably criminal, probably not, out from the damn spool filter. And now we're pushing buttons and flipping stuff around. But if you have to raid and run, totally understand. Like, streaming whole thing, whole whatever. But appreciate the raid, and probably missing parts of the... What the... Is this not... Ah, it's not flush. We have to spin it again. Spin it again. We have to push it in a little bit more. I blame the raid. It distracted me. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I think it's... Oh, like, I've only rotated left for, like, several goes now. Alright. Now we can push it in. Now we can. Am I going insane? Partially. Was I insane already? Yes. Will I get worse? Oh, absolutely. Should I probably stop streams last commercial break? Yes. Am I committed until I find another typewriter? Also, yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There we go. And swap to the guy with the shotgun. I don't have any inventory space. I don't want to leave this, but this makes the most sense because it's if I get caught flat-footed without a single Magnum round versus 14 or 35 of any other type. Although it's a single Magnum round. And wait. Interesting. Because I feel like in Resident Evil 2, it's the Magnum is specifically a 7-shot weapon. Or at least in the remake, that's 7-shot. And this one, it's an 8. And I think at least as much of a canonical I'm just going to give them to think about it a bit too much and make it make sense for me. I think what makes the most sense is that... Ow. Hang on, stand up. Goodbye. Bye. Good. Back up. We're gonna let whatever's come... No, we're not. We're going to be impatient. It took 2 shots because he was wearing a safety helmet. This is why you wear safety helmets. It might save your own life. That's being added as a quote. I still can't believe that we're over 300, that we're not only at 318, we're over 300 stupid things I've said on stream. This never fails to surprise me that I've been doing this long enough to grab, yeah, book. Shit, did I say that Somebody should have put that somewhere that could hold me accountable, because I thought it will. Did I say at 300 I would look into making it a book? Let's just say 500, and if we don't take this accountable, I'll find a way to worm out of it then. Or, I don't know, it's probably something along with bread quote. Oh yeah, if you do exclamation mark point quotes, there's a full list of things that I've realized that have been jotted down from past streams. That's an old one. That's from Pokemon Randomizer Soling Nuzlocke with a mod. Croconaw is known for its fudge. We had so many bad runs. It's also up in the air if I remember any of them. Like, for some reason, the lower ones I know better than, like, the middle. Hey, we got that one twice. I'm sorry, I don't know how to be sexy, twice. And I remember the context. That was... Shit, I can't believe that the lore for... Hang on. The lore for figurine as a promotional anime figurine I found in the Blockbuster randomly existed that long ago, because I remember I got a temporary model and I just, as a throwaway justification, like, yeah, no, this is just some hot boy anime figurine that I found somewhere. It's promotional. I don't remember what the game it was meant to promote is, and that's basically figurines lore, except hot girl instead of guy. Quote 286. I don't give a fuck about fuck. Asexual in a nutshell. Shit. Leech. You're up, Rebecca. Ow! Wait. These aren't leeches, they're just naked. That's being added, because what the hell? Quote. Wait. These aren't leeches. They're just naked. Just naked. They looked like leech zombies. I thought that's what they were. But no, they're just regular dudes. I mean, they're old, they're emancipated, they're old enough and or water rotted and logged to the point where they look... These are like some of the most traditional looking zombies that Resident Evil has ever had. But, by God. Why is there naked people in the water treatment plant? Oh, stop. I take it you have not worked in the proximity to a water treatment plant. That should explain everything. Water? Yeah, we're in a dam. We're in a water treatment plant. Stupid caps. Hey, Mystic, do you want clothing in your water? Exactly! God, this being double teamed by these... This is almost cathartic! That hunter ambush was almost cathartic! Like, yeah, they just went down like a pair of chumps. Yeah, that's why... Look, as somebody who has taken a tour of my local water treatment plant, all types of shit you don't want in your water is in the water at the start. That's why they have the treatment plant. That's why they treat it. We're just in the very coarse filtration section that gets off all of, like, the huge, large debris. You know, things like logs, large branches, dead people, zombies. All that gets filtered out early. It's how the process works. Looks like it's been a while since this one croaked. Okay, good. He's going to jump us at some point. I know how this works. Look, we actually have enough healing here just to that I feel good. Yurika Kageno, sorry so much for mispronouncing that, but how's it going? Zombie monkey time? Dang it, we just fished Billy out of the pool filter after the last zombie monkey jumped us. Literally jumped us. But welcome, Minrays. Thank you so much for raiding. Oh, you were also playing Resident Evil 0. How far are you? We just got to the safe room in the dam and the water treatment plant. All good. Wait, no, not to this part yet. Run. I thank you so much, but if you have to raid and run to avoid spoilers, like, we are just in a safe room. So, by all means. For anyone new here, I'm Eldritch Horror Bread, and Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality. We found a little band blockbuster full of retro games. Thought I don't have to do anything more to develop my personality. This is the best thing ever. I'm just gonna do this. I mostly play retro games, sometimes some new stuff. Also, other things, multi-character streamer. I have several other bodies to possess, just a spread roll because it's quick, easy, it's free. Only 3D models so far. Only other one that I have ready is one I call Corpse, which I call for obvious reasons. And the other two on the night shift that are just in PNG form right now is where is she? Is a figurine, a haunted anime figurine that people keep fucking stealing, and Static that just kind of appears kind of like a ghost part of the main Eldritch Horror. Good luck! The most loathed enemies of the franchises. Yeah, monkeys just got released. Ooh. They caused multiple resets for me. They were a pain. I hate them so much. What do we have here? About battery fluid. Okay, is it bad that I would unironically read this? Like, I just like learning about shit like this. I say as I've already monologued about water treatment plants. Chad had a problem with the fact that there's bodies in them. It's like, no, that's the point of a water treatment plant. You get the big things, the big stuff like that out first, like bodies. Fluid used in batteries dilute solution, mixed water and sulfuric acid. Both must be of high purity. Fully charged battery fluid should have specific gravity of 1 point plus or minus 10 at 20 Celsius. Right, take care to dilute the sulfuric acid solutions of sufficient purity. Nice. Sounds like Rebecca's thing. And then we have a can there. Is there a place where I can see this shit? Here. Leave. So I'm actually going to leave Rebecca's handgun here. In order to carry something in the corner. In order to carry more stuff, because ideally... Ideally, I don't want to be overburdened, but it's so hard to not have, like, only one or two things exposed, and... God dang it. I hate to do this so far after, or so soon after a raid, but given that I have that I have a feeling anyone who didn't want spoilers has skedaddled, and just given the time, like, there's only 10 more minutes left in the stream from what I can do, and I don't think... Like, I don't want to wander in a boss fight. I don't want to start the next batch of puzzles, because, like, this is pretty... Wait, what is that? Oh, that's just the last batch of ink ribbons. It's fine. So, I think I'm going to call it here. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you so much for the raids and support. Like, it means a lot. I was on the fence of streaming. Let's see, which one... we'll do corpses. It's been a while. Yeah, thank y'all for coming by, and, like, thanks for the stream. I'm gonna look for some... thanks for the stream, because the amount of fun that I have is also directly proportional to how much fun I think I'm giving everyone else, so, like, it feeds into it. Okay, we got 2 people that I don't usually get to raid. Even odds left and right. Alright. So odds, so roll the 5, so the... Hell yeah, Maddie. We're raiding out. Gonna be raiding, Zartar is playing, Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. As a full series that I don't know what's going on at all times. Good luck, have fun. He's an amazing Hamtaro VTuber, great friend channel, and indirectly responsible for the reason why I'm in a Cold War with certain other people. Not bad. It's just Professor Fang is a mutual friend of ours, and for whatever reason, we insult each other every time we see it. Anyway, good luck. See ya.